is Rosie.
Ma'am, she is sitting outside at a bench.
Better you say, she is sitting outside on a bench. Okay, where are your sweets?
Ma'am, I have distributed them between all the girls.
Again, your sentence is not correct. You should say, I have distributed them among all the girls.
How do we know where to put which word?
Children, the words like on, at, between, and among are called prepositions. They show relation of a noun or a pronoun with the other noun or a pronoun used in a sentence.
Children, to form a correct sentence, it is very important to use correct preposition at correct place. So today we shall read about the types and the usage of prepositions. First of all, look at the definition of a preposition. The preposition is placed before the noun or the pronoun or any other word acting like a noun, for example, a gerund. It shows the relation with such other words. Or in other words, preposition is a word which shows relation of a subject or an object with the other subject or the object used in the sentence. Now look at these pictures.
The cat is under the table. Under shows the relation between table and the cat. If we do not use under, the position of the cat is not clear. Suppose we say there is a cat. No one can understand the exact position of the cat. But the sentence, the cat is under the table, reveals the actual position of the cat because of the presence of the word under. ਅੰਡਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਟੇਬਲ ਅਤੇ ਕੈਟ ਦਰਮਿਆਨ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਨੂੰ ਦਰਸਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੰਡਰ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਨਾ ਕਰੀਏ ਤਾਂ ਕੈਟ ਦੀ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਸਪਸ਼ਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ। ਫਰਜ਼ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੱਕ ਕੈਟ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਕੈਟ ਦੀ ਅਸਲ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਬਾਰੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣ ਸਕਦਾ। ਪਰ ਇਹ ਵਾਕ ਕਿ ਦ ਕੈਟ ਇਜ਼ ਅੰਡਰ ਦ ਟੇਬਲ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੈਟ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਸਿਰਫ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਅੰਡਰ ਦੀ ਮੌਜੂਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਨ ਹੀ ਹੈ। The cat ran after the mouse. After shows the relation between the mouse and the cat. It shows the actual position of the cat with respect to the mouse. After ਮਾਊਸ ਅਤੇ ਕੈਟ ਦਰਮਿਆਨ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਨੂੰ ਦਰਸਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਮਾਊਸ ਦੇ ਮੁਕਾਬਲੇ ਕੈਟ ਦੀ ਅਸਲ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਹੈ।
Children, first of all, we will take up the prepositions of time.
Prepositions of time. A number of prepositions may be used to denote time. Examples: I shall reach there on Monday. Please do come before night. It is difficult to drive during the night. I shall stay there till tomorrow. We shall meet after lunch.
In most cases, it is easy to know which preposition to use. However, these prepositions need extra attention. Now look at these prepositions: at, on, in. These are often used to denote time.
At, on, in. At usually denotes a definite point of time or a specific period. ਆਮ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਜਾਂ ਖਾਸ ਪੀਰੀਅਡ ਲਈ at ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। At 3 o'clock, at midnight, at the beginning of the class, at the end of the meeting. These examples denotes definite points of time. At dawn, at night, at Christmas, at Diwali. These examples denote specific period of time.
Can you complete the sentences by using at as the preposition? Why did you reach blank the end of the match? The answer is, why did you reach at the end of the match? Our school begins blank 7 o'clock. The answer is, our school begins at 7 o'clock. I woke up blank midnight. I woke up at midnight. We shall light up our house blank Diwali. The answer is, we shall light up our house at Diwali. I hope you will join us blank Christmas. The answer is, I hope you will join us at Christmas. Now let's see the use of on preposition.
On is used with days and dates. On ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਤਾਰੀਖਾਂ ਲਈ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। On Monday, on 5th December, on the Diwali day, on Christmas Eve, on the evening of the 6th March. In is used with parts of the day, month, year, season. In ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਦਿਨ, ਮਹੀਨੇ, ਸਾਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਰੁੱਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਹਿੱਸਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in summer, in winter, in March, in 1984. In is also used with the future tense to show the period in which an action will happen. In ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ future tense ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਸ period ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣ ਲਈ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ action ਕਦੋਂ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ।
Students, let's take up a few examples to make the concept understandable. Example: I shall reach in 2 hours. We shall complete it in a few hours. Can you complete it in a fortnight? We move ahead with other prepositions.
Carefully note the difference between in and within. In is used for at the end of a time period. Within is used for a duration before the end of a period. I shall be back in a week. When a week is over. I shall be back within a week. Before a week is over. By. It denotes the latest time at which an action will be over. Example: the show will be over by 6 p.m. It shows that it may be over before it is 6, but the latest time at which it can be over is 6. Use of since and for. Look at these sentences. I have been working since morning. She has been studying since 4 a.m. I am living in this house since 2001. Since is used with the name of a day, time, month, date, year. In this sentence, the time is morning. It is not an interval of time. You cannot tell how many hours or how many days or how many minutes. So when the time interval has not been shown, since is used. ਇਸ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਦਿਨ, ਸਮਾਂ, ਮਹੀਨਾ, ਤਾਰੀਖ, ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। ਵਾਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਾਂ ਸਵੇਰ ਦਾ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਸਮੇਂ ਦਾ ਅੰਤਰਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਘੰਟੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਦਿਨ ਜਾਂ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਮਿੰਟ। ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਮੇਂ ਦਾ ਅੰਤਰਾਲ ਨਾ ਦਰਸਾਇਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਤਾਂ since ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। For is used with the time interval or a time period. For ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਅੰਤਰਾਲ ਜਾਂ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਪੀਰੀਅਡ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। I have been working for 2 hours. She has been studying for 2 hours. I am living in this house for 4 years.
Students, for since and for, always remember one thing, that use for with the name of the unit of time. Example, seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, 2 years, 5 years, etc. And use since with morning, evening, noon, afternoon, name of any day, date, name of the month, name of the year, 1978, 2010, etc. Since ਅਤੇ for ਦੇ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋ ਕਿ for ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਇਕਾਈਆਂ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ, ਮਿੰਟ, ਘੰਟੇ, ਦਿਨ, ਹਫ਼ਤੇ, ਮਹੀਨੇ, ਸਾਲ, 2 ਸਾਲ, 5 ਸਾਲ ਆਦਿ ਅਤੇ since ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਸਵੇਰ, ਸ਼ਾਮ, ਦੁਪਹਿਰ, ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਦਿਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਂ, ਤਾਰੀਖ, ਮਹੀਨੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਂ, ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਂ, 1978, 2010 ਆਦਿ ਨਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ।
From. It denotes the starting point of an action. It is almost always used with to or till or until. The examination will be held from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. He was the Chief Minister of Assam from 1984 till 1989.
Students, fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions. More than one choice is possible in certain cases. The meeting will be over blank about an hour. The meeting will be over in about an hour. The prize distribution function will be held blank 17th March blank 4 p.m. The prize distribution function will be held on 17th March at 4 p.m. I shall wait for you blank 5 p.m. blank 6 p.m. blank Sunday. I hope you will come. I shall wait for you from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday. I hope you will come. Progress reports are sent to the parents blank the end of the month. Progress reports are sent to the parents at the end of the month. I am always at home blank a Sunday morning. I am always at home on a Sunday morning. The examinations will begin blank the first week of May and end blank the 15th. The examinations will begin in the first week of May and end on the 15th. He has been in the hospital blank January. He has been in the hospital since January. He was in the hospital blank January blank March. He was in the hospital from January to March. Applications must reach this office blank 13th March. Those received blank 13th March will not be considered. Applications must reach this office by 13th March. Those received after 13th March will not be considered. The school will remain closed blank 24th December blank 31st December. It will reopen blank 1st January. The school will remain closed from 24th December to 31st December. It will reopen on 1st January.
At has the idea of an exact point. It is used with villages, small towns. In has the idea of a large area and is used while speaking of bigger towns, states and countries. At ਸਹੀ ਬਿੰਦੂ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਣ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਪਿੰਡਾਂ, ਛੋਟੇ ਕਸਬਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਰਤਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਨ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਇਲਾਕਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਕਸਬਿਆਂ, ਰਾਜਾਂ, ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਬੋਲਦਿਆਂ ਇਸ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। At Karol Bagh in New Delhi. At Ambala in England. At the end, in the middle. Also, in a factory, in a bank. At conveys the idea of general neighborhood. In conveys the idea of something contained. At ਆਮ ਗੁਆਂਢ ਬਾਰੇ ਪਤਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਨ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਹੈ। ਆਓ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਮਝਣ ਲਈ ਇਹ ਉਦਾਹਰਣ ਵੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ। Please sit at the table when you eat. I shall meet you at Connaught Place. Turn left at the next crossing. The jam bottle is in the refrigerator. The stamps are lying in the drawer. Between and among. Between is used with two persons or things. Among is used with more than two. Between ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਦੋ ਵਿਅਕਤੀਆਂ ਜਾਂ ਦੋ ਵਸਤੂਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਜਦਕਿ among ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਦੋ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਲਈ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। A small table was lying between the two chairs. The hare hid among the bushes. He was happy to be among his friends again. On and upon. On is used for things at rest. Upon is used with things in motion. On ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਸਥਿਰ ਵਸਤੂਆਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਜਦਕਿ upon ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਗਤੀਸ਼ੀਲ ਵਸਤੂਆਂ ਲਈ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ।
Students, here are a few examples for you.
My bag is on the table. It shows that the bag is at rest on the table. The cat sprang upon the table. It shows that the cat is in the motion. If the cat is just sitting, then we will write the cat is on the table. Above and over. Both above and over means higher than something. Sometimes we can use either of them. Above ਅਤੇ over ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਮੁਕਾਬਲਤਨ ਤੁਲਨਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਉੱਚਾ। ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। The flag waved over our heads. The flag waved above our heads. But over can also mean covering or vertically above. My father put a blanket over me. There is a bridge over the stream. There is a fan exactly over the table. After and afterward. After is a preposition and must be followed by a noun or a noun equivalent. Afterward is an adverb that is used when there is no noun or noun equivalent.
Children, you have learned the usage of many prepositions. Should I test you? Fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions. The dowry system degenerated blank an evil custom. It became necessary blank the parents blank girls to give a good dowry blank their daughters. The married life blank a girl depended blank the size blank the dowry. A successful and happy married life became impossible blank the absence blank a handsome dowry. Newspapers are full blank reports carrying tales blank brides being burnt blank death or driven blank hang themselves because blank constant nagging by their in-laws. Answers. The dowry system degenerated into an evil custom. It became necessary for the parents of girls to give a good dowry to their daughters. The married life of a girl depended upon the size of the dowry. A successful and happy married life became impossible in the absence of a handsome dowry. Newspapers are full of reports carrying tales of brides being burnt to death or driven to hang themselves because of constant nagging by their in-laws. Cricket is a game known blank its wonderful glories. It is popular blank men and women blank all ages. People used to go to see a cricket test match blank thousands. They used to see a match blank 5 days. Many a time the match ended blank a draw. He was really a man blank letters, but unfortunately he was blind blank one eye. I looked blank the portrait blank a lady hanging blank the wall. I went to take a round blank his house and I saw a family photograph. Mr. Blacksmith was sitting blank his wife and son blank the photograph. After spending some time blank him, I came back home. Answers. Cricket is a game known for its wonderful glories. It is popular among men and women of all ages. People used to go to see a cricket test match in thousands. They used to see a match for 5 days. Many a time the match ended into a draw. He was really a man of letters, but unfortunately he was blind of one eye. I looked at the portrait of a lady hanging on the wall. I went to take a round of his house and I saw a family photograph. Mr. Blacksmith was sitting with his wife and son in the photograph. After spending some time with him, I came back home. Life is not a bed blank roses, but a bed blank thorns. Those who understand the reality blank life are winners. One has to go blank a lot blank trials and tribulations blank taking a right decision or making a right choice. God has given us tremendous power to think and decide, but most blank us are ignorant blank our capabilities. We should not underestimate ourselves and move blank the destination. Answers. Life is not a bed of roses, but a bed of thorns. Those who understand the reality of life are winners. One has to go into a lot of trials and tribulations for taking a right decision or making a right choice. God has given us tremendous power to think and decide, but most of us are ignorant of our capabilities. We should not underestimate ourselves and should move towards the destination. Translation is an art. Good translation is the result blank practice and patience. It requires the skill to translate words and ideas blank one language blank another. Literal translation blank a sentence sometimes spoils the spirit, the language and sounds funny. One should translate words and ideas blank precision. It is essential to be equally well versed blank both the languages. Answers. Translation is an art. Good translation is the result of practice and patience. It requires the skill to translate words and ideas from one language to another. Literal translation of a sentence sometimes spoils the spirit of the language and sounds funny. One should translate words and ideas to precision. It is essential to be equally well versed in both the languages. Children, I hope you liked the episode very much. The more you write compositions, the better you have the idea of the correct usage of prepositions. That is why there were a lot of exercises for you. But that is not all for the usage of prepositions. You will have to practice more and more. All the best.